Hello guys, and welcome back to a, well, reveal of the ZX, which I must admit I have completely and utterly forgotten about this winter. I think I put it away, I'll have to look. If you look back on the videos, I think it was September, positive it was September. Honestly, I don't think I've actually been here. I've been once, and that's it. And unfortunately, due to what's happened lately, we've just been away to Holland. In fact, I've been quite unwell, so I'm really putting myself out here to do this. I've actually been unwell today at home, and I had a notification come up on my phone. My Garage, I think it's called, and you put all your cars in, and it gives you notifications when tax and MOT is due. Totally forgot to come up that the ZX is due in like 17 days or something. So my plans, unfortunately, with the ZX this time is I'm not taxing it this month in April. Next month we've got our first week abroad as a family holiday. We've got all sorts of clothes for the kids, ourselves to buy. It's just another expense I won't be taxing. So unfortunately the ZX won't be getting taxed until the 1st of June. But I want to get it MOT'd this week hopefully, just so when I come to want to tax it, I can. So I don't end up in a situation like last time where I need to tax it and I can't because MOT's run out. So honestly, this is live, real time. In fact, I'm telling you, I think the battery's going to be flat, even though it's been disconnected. I don't even know if the battery in the remote for the garage doors is going to have any charge. So yous are going to join this the same as me. I do not know what's behind this door. I've not done any tests. This is going to be real time, live. So let's swing the camera around. I've got a feeling the cats may have been on the what do you call it, the cover and stuff. But again, that's what it's there for. We shall see. I swear I haven't been in here. We've had storms, rain, wind, you name it. I might get a nasty surprise here. I'm just going to stop the shutters there. And it's actually pretty much intact as I left it. I'm just going to get through here. There's loads of cobwebs in case you're wondering why I'm waving. No flat tyres. That's a bonus. Definite bonus. Let's have a look here. Yeah, all good there. So what I'm going to do is try and unravel it all and get some pictures. What I wish I had have done now, which I might do now, is get some pictures of exactly how it stood for 6 months, and then I'll rejoin you when I get the cover off. I'm not going to waste my time trying to pull it because it's got cat hairs, various food of the cat, bird droppings, and I believe that's probably it's catching me breath a little bit, cat urine there. So this cover is obviously not going to be going into the car. It's just going to be going to one side, but I do need it because it does actually serve a proper purpose of protecting the car for these exact reasons. For all of this on here, it's been pulled a little bit forward. It must just be in the wind or something. But yeah, here we go. But I do want to get some pictures of it as it stands like that, just so in case anybody's wondering what have you got that on there for, Dan? It's only on there when it gets windy. It stops the cover from moving about. It's not going to do any harm. It's an empty plastic box. I did have some stuff on the roof and I don't know if they must have fallen off, possibly, I don't know, but yeah, there we go. So we need to get all the covers off and we'll see if it starts up. Fortunately, I hate doing this because it means I have to join the videos together. I'm going to have to stop the video now. I'll get some pictures and then I'll restart doing the videos again. Catch you soon. Right, to you guys, that's just milliseconds. So the cover's off, stored away so the cats don't destroy it. And how's it fared over the winter? Well, I'm amazed. You'd think I'd just put it in here yesterday. Swear to God, that cover's worth its weight in gold. I've had a lot of people say, you don't want the cats and stuff clawing it and that. And it's fine with the cover on. Well, being a white car doesn't show up loads of marks anyway, but you'd think I had just stood there and polished it. It's absolutely gleaming. No damage whatsoever. Every time when I pull the case off, I end up knocking this aerial, which is starting to come loose a little bit. It's about the only thing I need to do to straighten that up. I have to bring it to the central point because it does my head in. There's a central point on that sunroof. When it's on that, then it's straight. I just keep it straight down for now. So yeah, so no damage on the back. So let's get the bonnet open, see if this little TU3 is still alive, and see if the little battery is alive, because obviously I've disconnected it. That really shows you real abuse of this car, that I forgot where the bonnet catch is on it. I'm just trying to get, anyway, saying that, it's easier said than done with one hand. There we go. I've even conveniently left 10mm spanner on there, so I'll have to join you back just once I get the battery connected up. Well, that's it connected up. Always worth noting as well, leave tools here that you need here. Luckily in this garage I've got electric, but stupid like that, like the 10mm spanner, leave it on top of the battery. The car ain't going nowhere, it's not going to move. So it just means when you open the bonnet like I have, you've got your 10mm spanner, or a socket or whatever to tighten it up. So there we go. As you can see, it's absolutely mint, this little thing. I really do love this car. I'm not going to even check any levels because I know it's not been nowhere. It's exactly the same as when I left it before I parked it up when it was the Beamish car show, which it was at last. So we'll have a look around. I do just leave the car unlocked. Saves anybody smashing any windows or anything to get in. It's a good sign with little alarm lights on. So we've got this here, which is the charger, because like I've mentioned, I'm lucky enough in this garage to have electricity. So I'm just going to move these somewhere. So just you can't see what I'm talking about, so bear with us. So the only security I put on is just because of the sake I have it on here, is this little steering lock, which, believe it or not, now everybody on these modern cars with keyless entry have now gone to these. I'm just having a look to unlock it. Just bear with us here because I don't want to risk smashing the windscreen when it turns round. So that's that out the way. You've just got to be ever so careful it gets close to the windscreen. So obviously this car's posh, you know. It's the Advantage spec. So it might look rather basic on the outside, which we all know, you know, wheel little 13-inch, I think, 13 inches, rims, wheel trims, no painted panels, like bumpers, no fog lights, nothing like that. But what it does have, when you look closely at it, it's all the nice little extras. Like it's got the dual tone lights, so you've got two separate bulbs, one for your main beam, one for your dip beam, one for your side light. The other ones have like the more basic, the reflex spec ones just have an H4 bulb. So we've got that. Yes, remote from the factory, central locking, which it even says there, Citroen alarm system fitted. We've got an electric sunroof, electric windows. What I am just going to do quickly now, so I did actually put a new battery in this because that alarm system there is triggered. So this is infrared, it works up there, so we're going to lock it. I hope it's wanting to pick it up. I might have to go within the car to do this, just bear with us, because I have had this apart. There, I think it was picking up something incorrect with it, or I haven't gotten the battery in right. I might just sit in the car and see if I can get it to go. Well guys, you can join me live time. I'm a little bit concerned about this because I've changed the batteries in this, and for some reason now that doesn't seem to want to work. I may have to open it up and clean some stuff out when I get home. I don't know. Or the battery's just completely flat, one or the other. So you can join me live time with this. So in neutral, out of gear, steering lock off. We're going to see if the ignition lights come on. Oh, and I hear a nice healthy fuel pump down there. Have a listen. There you go. Because this is electronic fuel injected. I suppose we may as well go for the firing up. One more time, won't do any harm. A little bit of throttle. Oh, there we go. I was worried about that. I still don't like why that's on all the time. I'm going to have to look at that when I get home tonight. And I'm not going to shut the door yet, but there we go. You'd think this thing had just been started yesterday. Just opening that door bit. There we go. What a little beast. I love this little car, it's absolutely fantastic. Well, I'm just going to obviously let it idle. I thought that would have been a little bit of tappity noise or something like that. But no, nothing. No, not even any smoke. Not even any visible smell or nothing. Yeah, the exhaust way down there. No AGR, no nonsense, just straight out the back. It does have a catalytic converter on it. Unfortunately, this car within 6 months has to have a catalytic converter, which means it's extra for the MOT. If it had been about 6 months older, it would have had a carb, and it would have also not needed the emissions test, like a full CAT test. But this, having all the electronic control, single point injection, not multi-point, that's the difference. You just simply put the key in after it's stood for 6 months, and it actually works, which a lot of carburetors don't. And that's what I like about fuel injection, is it works. It just works. I've had this discussion with Chris a few times and he agrees. Carburetors are great, yeah, they're fantastic for old school stuff, but to be fair, if you just want something to get in, start and go, you cannot go wrong with the single point fuel injection. So we'll just let it idle for a little bit. I'm going to pull it outside and we'll see what it looks like all around. Right, so the brakes locked on. We'll just give it a little blip. Perfect. No engine lights, nothing. Still a full tank of fuel, obviously, as I left it. V-Power, RON 99. So it's nice and fresh in there. And obviously E5. So, let's find out. Let's stick it into gear and see if we actually move. One brake slight at the back there. But nah, that's it away. One little grab from one side. We'll just check the foot brake. Brakes work fine. Edge it forward. And there we go. Just going to let the car roll forward a little bit. So what I don't want to do is yank the handbrake on straight away. I'm just leaving it where it is there, sitting. Just so I know everything is okay with it. So let's jump out. There we go. Purring away just like it was used yesterday. Fantastic. Still even clean from when I had it at the Beamish car show. This was last year. Yeah, so there we go. See a little bit of condensation, but nothing whatsoever there to be worried about. But like I've said, guys, unfortunately, it's just going to go away, get MOT'd sometime this week, and then I'm going to bring it back here, unfortunately, until June, and then I'm going to run it long through to about October time. But as things are at the minute, there's too much going on. I've got the TT to sort, I've got a few jobs on the CRV to sort. I've actually got the CRV with us, that's just over there. I want to do a few jobs to that as well. So for the moment, in fact the weather's been a bit crap, to be fair, lately. I think it's still not ideal for car shows, but yeah, got the CRV there. But yeah, let us know what you think. I mean, the interior, I'll show you around there. There's no damp, no nothing. Absolutely nothing to worry about in there. And the back seats are like brand spanking new in this thing. It's even got the sun blind built into the... Yeah. What do you think of it? Any of the new subscribers? Have you seen this car before? What do you think? Any of my current subscribers, what do you think I should do with it? A few people have asked us, would I sell it? I don't know. What's it worth? What do you guys think? I don't think I would ever want to sell it, to be fair. I don't really see the point. I don't get what I would replace it with for to go to shows, and I certainly don't want to spend a lot of money on something. I just like this. To be honest, this gets more looks than some of the top end stuff because people can relate to it. It's a much more kind of everyday car that used to just be around all the time back in the day, you know. There are all these fancy things. My mum and dad never ran around in an RS Cosworth and stuff. That's why I don't understand why people get so excited about all that kind of stuff. It's the stuff like this that still survives, and these were everywhere at one point, and they've just disappeared. Simply disappeared. So I have heard of one of my subscribers that in Scotland, and I think, I can't remember where it was, Scotland and is it Wales, I think, that cars over 30 years old, which that is, are exempt from the clean air zones. That's something new I learned. But this is a 1993 car now, so it's 31-year-old, so 9 years time it'll be MOT and tax exempt, which I don't know if I'll still have it then, but can't see why not. If really this storage is so important to me, if I didn't have this, I don't know what I would do, guys. I'm certainly not pay a fortune, you know. So anyways, I need to, as you can see, I ain't going to fit it through that gap there, so I'm just going to go in now and speak to the lady. I'll just get the keys off her, just move the car forward a little bit, back even, so I can get that one out, and I'm going to put the CRV in front of the garage because it won't fit here. Get it MOT'd this week sometime. I would do a video, but it's pointless because, or shall I? Yes, I'm not going to do the whole like, comment, subscribe and all that rubbish now. I'm going to leave this video open-ended, and we're going to do this into the getting the ZX back on the road. So when I take it for test, I might do a quick video. After the test, I'll do a quick video, and I'll do a quick one when we put it away. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll leave it there. Catch you soon. Well, guys, I couldn't get much filming done. Clearly, you can't film around MOTs anyway. I was going to do a little bit of filming this morning, which was a shame. But if you look on my Facebook channel, link to Cardiff Garage Northeast, you'll see somebody pulled in with an early facelift Citroen Zara X-Reg 2-litre HDI, which was quite nice, and he actually said he was passing and he seen the ZX in the yard. Like I said, it's the only one time I've had this car at the garage just to get it MOT'd. A lot of you's like, oh, what a waste of a car, or wasting it, not meant for being parked in the garage. Unfortunately, like I've explained at the moment, I've got enough going on with the TT. I need to get on with the CRV. The ML's sitting there as well, not taxed, not getting used. So I just try to limit how much cars and stuff I've parked up my door. So, you know, and I've got Holly's car there and a caravan. So I just keep this parked here. I don't see the point of having it out. And I'm not being funny. If I was going to go somewhere, I'd jump in the TT, I'd jump in the CRV. The ML's not taxed. So the ZX really is just something for shows. It's something to justify being able to join in a car shows, something to have for a nice day, and it's just as and when, because I'm really busy. But at the end of the day, this car does not owe me a lot of money, thankfully. So it's just, for me, something to use now and again. I would love to have a garage like this at the side of my house where I could just simply jump in it and drive it whenever I want, but I can't. Also, it's a bit of a chew coming down here, taking the cover off, connecting the battery, blah blah blah, all that. And just in case you say, why do you put the cover on? We see there's cats live in this garage. I have to put the cover on every single time I leave it. And the battery, I wouldn't dare leave it connected. A, obviously for a gun flap, but B, got cats in here, and I would hate for the car to cause a fire to somebody else's property, so I'd naturally isolate the car out of respect for the lady who lets us use this garage. So yeah, I just want to give you a quick walk around and show you. Got the bonnet open, as you seen like last time. Left me spanner there, battery disconnected, because that is an absolutely fantastic battery. That's gone for nearly 6 months, and it started first time. So full MOT, no advisories. Not that I ever really would be on this, because it's just, well, it's like a new car, really. But yeah, all I've had to do is pump the 4 tyres up. And like I mentioned with the wiper, I remember now, I painted it last time, and I forgot to actually tighten it to... I must have forgot to tighten it up. It's not like me to do that, but hey ho. But I've done that, so now that's nicely done. That was it. Straight through an MOT, no problems. Brakes not seized. Even the tyres didn't need much air in them, but I topped them up. So we're going to get the cover back over it, and then it's unfortunately going to go back into hibernation till sometime around June. Again, thank the government. It's just the sheer price of tax now. It just doesn't help. And to be honest, the weather's rubbish. It's starting to rain right there now. It rained all last night. It's not really time for car shows yet, so I'm kind of glad this year I've held the caravan in back till June as well. See, don't know if you can hear that pouring rain. I've held the caravan back till June. I'm holding the ZX back till June as well, mainly for tax reasons. You know, the ZX is still going to be, I don't know, what was it, 20 something pound a month. ML's over £35 a month. So just through having this and the ZX, the ML and the ZX off the road until June, that is saving me a lot of money. Just £70 alone on the ML plus this, that's well over £100 saving. Yeah, so it does make you wonder. Supposedly, I've looked into this, it's a £100 fine for not taxing your car, and it's reduced to £50 if you pay the fine within 21 days. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It makes you wonder. And I've been doing a few reg checks on people's vehicles, and there's so many cars driving around at the minute with no tax. Can you blame people? I'm not saying for 1 minute to do the wrong thing, but the way the government are taking the mick, they keep putting the prices up and up and up. It used to be every couple of years, and then they would have a rest, and then sometimes they would actually bring them down. Yes, I have actually known them bring the prices down, but now it's every year, bang, 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 bang. But it's getting to the point now where it really is getting silly. Like I've said, the high band, I reckon by next year or the year after, it'll be £800 plus. That's ridiculous money just for road tax. Anyways, we're getting off on a tangent there. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys for some car shows over the summer, as and when. Please keep me informed when there is any. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Just a quick update. I'm going to cover back on this, get the bonnet down, get the garage locked up, and get back to work, because I'm slacking here. I've got a load of stuff to be getting on with at work. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Hit the subscribe, free of charge, and you know, comments there. Anything you want to say, anything you want to ask, feel free, leave a comment. And you know the crack. It's buy me a coffee. Super thanks down there. All massively helps. I thank all of you regulars who help us out regularly. You know who you are, and I massively appreciate it. So I'll catch you on the next video.